Well, I think it's important to know what the issues are, and it's important to know where your strengths are. Both sides need to be dealt with. It's like in acting work, and I said this with my beginning acting classes and my beginning voice classes, that there are certain things you can bring into the room in the beginning. When you go further, when you're in more advanced place, then then we can deal with more troublesome pieces of your psyche and your personality, because you want to have everything you are to bring to those characters.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the great actors that we know that are, with seemingly nothing, they are so fully present.
And that's what you find.
And that's what she wants.
That's what she is.
That's what she's working with.
Yeah,
now.
and I think that I've had moments of, and it's amazing how much when you start studying, you think, okay, a few classes, and then you realize how many mountains you have to go, and then you start to feel, well, am I ever going to get there? And you realize, well, it's always a journey, because you can always get better.
That's true. Even the best actors probably feel that. But just to hear how far you have come, like talking that old talk.
So I talk in my old accent.
And you didn't even know you had that, right?
Well, no, of course not. Someone's like, you talk like you're on 33rd Street. I said, what? No, I'm speaking. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
And that's how everyone.
And then when I went to college at Wesleyan, no one there spoke like that, and so I became kind of the party trick. It was like,
go ahead, talk.
Lauren, come here and say water. I'd be like, water. What?
Water.
But I'm interested in that shift in your psyche when you realize that wasn't who you are, and this is who you could be. That
she went to a very important school from Howard Beach, and it was like, do I want the world or not? I'm sorry, I'm speaking for you, but that's how I interpreted it. Do I want this bigger world, or do I want to stay here in this smaller world?
And very interesting, a few people I knew who came from like the boroughs of New York, from working class neighborhoods, they quit. They quit. No, they quit school. They left Wesleyan because then I clearly saw the path before me. I could have gone down a road of staying in the neighborhood. Yeah. And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Other people that went to the college.
Yeah, other people
They just left the college and went back to the neighborhood.
Yes, absolutely.
Because they couldn't deal with change.
They couldn't deal with the change.
They didn't want to be different.
Yeah, they didn't want to be different and be challenged in that way and discover who they are and what they like and what they don't like and about where they are. And
you wanted something more for yourself.
And I remember it was like a distinct path, and it was like very clear. I could have went down this road.
You saw it.
Yeah, I saw the path, and there I could change. And when I decided that I liked where I was going to college and I wanted to fit in, my accent changed.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's beautiful. And
thank you.
How do you hear the old way? Because you go back into it so naturally. Do you actually hear what are you doing something internally? Are you going back in your memories to those old places?
You haven't gotten to that place
yet.
With your accent, and you'll be able to do it also.
I could?
Absolutely.
I don't have to talk
I
about
I can always go back to my Jewish grandmother from New Haven, my Russian grandmother.
Is that where I'm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'm not at that place. How can I be at that place, Lynn? Help me.
You need a few more
Just keep
months.
doing the
Really? More months, yeah.
Okay.
But you also need to leave it. You need to mentally leave it.
Okay, I'm leaving it. I'm going beyond.
No, but that means for you to listen to some more actors or speakers who, I listened and listened until, blue in the face to really incredible Shakespearean actors and speakers. Listen to Winston Churchill. Listen to whoever inspires you, but listen to the
James Earl Jones.
What
were you going to say?
James Earl Jones is another species.
I know, but what were you going to say?
He's amazing.
Well, I was gonna say, what excites me too about continuing to work with Lynn and hounding my skills is the possibilities. Is that I feel like I'm more of a blank slate, and then when I become a character, I can get very specific down to the rhythm and the emphasis of the words and why they emphasize a word and what's the history of that and where they get that certain accent. And it's easier now to almost put on a New York accent when you know enough about the mouth and how it works and sound.
And when you're away from it.
And when you're away from it too, that helps.
When it's not so stuck to your own cells, right?
Exactly. It's like ungluing yourself so you can become the actor that can do anything.
We're going to come back in a couple of months, and we're going to see
what's
the
difference.
It's going to be a new
very
Alan
good.
Steinfeld.
Okay.
All right. We're going to need more. I think
What?
maybe a little bit more than a couple of months.
Okay. Thanks.
Everybody.
It does what
Everybody.
I thought.
How long
I
have you
asked.
been studying?
I remember like after 3 months, I was like, oh, it's going to be done.
It's been a year and a half.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But tell people how to get in touch with you, because I think that would be really...
lsVoiceworks.com.
And LaurenLogiudice.com.
And thank you for watching New Realities. I'm Alan Steinfeld, and if you want to reach me, email me at newrealities@earthlink.net and my website, newrealities.com. Thanks for watching.